Welcome in, Taurus. Today we're talking about the week of June 1st through the 7th and what kind of energy that's going to be bringing forward for you. So let's get cracking, take a look, see what's going on. Let's see. As you know, this is a general reading. It's not something that is personalized, so not everything will connect to you, but some things will. Hold on to those things that do and let go of the things that don't. And that's what I got for you. Hey, you're looking pretty good. Got a little action going on here, but it looks pretty good for the most part. A little jealousy, maybe some conflict happening in your current moment right now. Little competition, that never hurts. Just makes us better, right? When we feel like we're competing against somebody, it kind of makes us feel like we need to try harder. All right, so in the past, let's talk about this. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of being thoughtful and careful and planting the seeds that you need to plant to retire, to save for that new car or that home. But there's always that little bit of worry of, gee, did I just do all that work and now I'm not going to get anything? What is going to happen to the fruits of my labor? That's what's going through your mind. So King of Pentacles, this is also a past position. With the King of Pentacles, you are in charge of your world. Your life is looking really good, being successful, good provider, wealthy, and grounded in reality. If nothing else, you are grounded in reality. The Five of Rods, or the Wands, as in other decks, is a card of the competition thing, the jealousy, the little backbiting, the throwing spit wads across the room at each other. It's that little spat time. It could be jealousy, it could be a relationship and somebody else may be there and there might be some jealousy coming in. Six of Cups is about remembering times, feeling nostalgic, thinking about things and how they used to be. And the Ten of Pentacles is about having everything that physically you need. The money's there, the health, the home, the happiness. That's looking pretty good for you. That's looking pretty good. Let's take a look on the next row and see what we can build from there. The energy on the bottom of the deck right now is the Moon, which leads me to think that there are some things that are hidden from you that you don't quite know everything there is to know about it. The Knight of Swords is coming up and he is all about being reckless and rushing into things, but he is a smart guy when it comes down to it. He knows what he's doing, but he is a little bit on the reckless side, which can in turn be thought of as careless. The Knight of Pentacles will plant and plow that field for you and do it in a way that is responsible and reliable, someone you can count on in a pinch. If this, mind you, is not, there's no gender specified in this. So it's just somebody who can do the work and make things happen. It's also something that takes time and a lot of effort, and it's not something that's going to give you immediate results. The Page of Wands is curious, looks for better and new things all the time. The page is enthusiastic. He likes to learn too. If you're thinking about going back to school, this might not be a bad time. I know summer classes are kind of intense, but they're kind of fun to do too. Going away school, I'm hearing maybe it would be even like a Bible school or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not a religious person, so I couldn't say, but that popped into my mind, so I felt that I had to acknowledge it. Also too, it's about being impatient maybe and full of ideas and adventure. So perhaps there's a vacation coming up for you because of the summer holiday and the adventure that comes with those memories that we make. A lot of hard work has gone into your life. You have got so much going on. You know what you're doing and you do it well. You could even be learning a new trade or you could be the master of it. That card can go either way. The Hierophant here, this is about conformity, about social norms, about tradition, about religion, oddly enough, that I said something about Bible school. So there is a potential for religion coming into this, and possibly like a retreat of some sort that you're thinking you might want to go on. Some of you, not everybody. Four of Pentacles, feeling protective, watching that money, holding on to that money, protecting it as best you can, feeling that scarcity might be coming, but not necessarily sure if it is, but holding on to things nonetheless. I'm sorry, the cats have the zoomies and they are doing laps behind me, so I apologize for that. End of a cycle, don't panic. It's not death in its truest form. It's just the death of the ego, a death of the way of thinking. Maybe you're thinking outside the box now. Things are changing a little bit differently. Seeing the high priest there, the Hierophant there, makes me think that perhaps you are giving up on social approval and maybe changing religion even. You could be changing that and not being so worried about conformity. It's also just the moment of an epiphany. Something strikes you and you think, oh my gosh, it's been right in front of me my whole life and I just now figured it out. So it's the end of a cycle and a fresh, brand new beginning. Don't think of the Death card as something that's scary, because it's change, that's for sure, but it's usually one that will help you. It's something that benefits you. King of Swords, strategic game player is what I want to say when I see this card. He's very strategic, and on the darker side, he can be a little manipulative. So this person, whoever is in your life, just pay attention to that. They are powerful and they do carry authority. Could be a boss, could be a family member, or it could be even be yourself that might feel familiar with that card. But Five of Swords could also be a conflict with that person that is there. Feeling intimidated, that person's always got to have the last word, just makes you just feel like you have no value at all. And dealing with that and coping with that can be awfully, awfully hard. Okay, and the High Priestess, the card of knowing yourself and knowing that the things that are said about you are not true, knowing that you are the only you out there. There's nobody else on the planet who is like you. You are an amazing person. So listening to this negative talk that's coming from somewhere isn't going to do you any good, because you have the skills and you have the inner knowledge of knowing yourself and knowing who you truly are inside. It's also too about intuition. So paying attention to that intuition, and feel when you hear that instinctive, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. Paying attention to those moments when you hear that inner voice talking to you, and they will guide you through and lead you down paths you didn't think you would ever go. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Zoom in. The answer is there if you look at it. So maybe it's this intuition, taking the time out and to look and see what that answer could be, stopping, looking at it closely and as thoroughly as you can. Prosperity. I love that card, prosperity. So you are feeling a little bit like money might be a little scarce and you're being protective of it, but that's okay. It could lead to prosperity. So do what you feel you must, is what I've got to say about that, Taurus. So thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this reading for you from Betwixt the Between Tarot. I'm happy that you made it and that you came and stopped by. Thank you for clicking on the video. And if anything resonated, please click on the like and the subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. And I'm a baby and I'm brand new. So again, we will talk again in a couple of days.